So we talked about the on-page SEO component. You have to have different pages for your various services and specialties, separate pages for your different cities and service areas. And then there's the technical stuff like title tags, H tags, having unique content throughout your website. And then, of course, thinking about the user experience and how the site visitors will view and use your site to find the services that they're looking for. The good news is that you kind of know all this now, and based on everything that we've covered. But the bad news is that on-page SEO is only about 20 to 30% of the work. The other 70 to 80% of the formula is building your authority. In other words, building your relevance, which really comes with off-page SEO optimization. The first thing is you want to make sure that you claim and fully optimize your Google My Business listing. You want to have a lot of citations, which are essentially references to your website that are found out on the internet in the form of online directories and those directory services that you see all across the web, like yellowpages.com and citysearch.com, etc. You also want to build up online reviews. Again, focus on the 20% of things that you can do that will drive 80% of the results that really make the difference. For building up your online reviews, there are a lot of great tools for this, including Nearby Now, Birdeye, and a few others. But don't get hung up on the tool that you use. The key is to make sure that you have consistent follow-up going out after every completed project that asks the customer to take a minute to share their feedback on a public review site for you. When you do that, and when you automate it, you will inevitably build up lots of reviews for your company. The ultimate goal is that you have to build your authority and you have to build links in the form of tons of citations from other websites across the web. So those are the key things that you need to be doing from an off-page optimization perspective when it comes to your SEO. One aspect that I already covered in a previous training this year is how to get ranked on the Google Maps. In that training, we went in depth on Google Maps and how to get ranked in the Google 3-pack. One of the keys is to claim your Google My Business listing, and you want to make sure that there's consistency in your name, address, and phone number, and that it matches all of the citations and directory listings that you created all across the internet. You want to make sure to get yourself into all the major online directories and concentrate on having consistency of your name, address, and phone number. Otherwise, Google will see differing listings as differing businesses. And then, of course, build up your online reviews. Those are the three most important things that you can be doing to help you get ranked in the 3-pack. Feel free to review that Google Maps training on our YouTube channel. You can also go to homeremodellerseo.com/Google-Maps. The other key is to build quality links back to your website. The quantity that you should get, the quality of those backlinks, where to get them from, how to do it, is really a discussion that we can talk about for hours. And by then, most people's eyes will just glaze over as I tend to lose people on this subject. So I'll just keep it brief. The main thing is that you don't want to be buying links from Fiverr, from India, from places like that, or using private blog networks if you've even heard of those. Think about the low-hanging fruit and where you might be able to get the most bang for your buck. So think in terms of association groups that you might be a part of, or other affiliate organizations that maybe you refer business to, or possibly even vendor relationships that you have. This infographic kind of shows you some of those opportunities. So if you're a member of organizations like the Home Builders Association, National Association of Remodelers, a lot of times they have opportunities for you. For instance, they usually have a publicly available directory online with a list of their members. And when you're listed in there, that actually creates a quality backlink for you back to your website. Sometimes they'll also let you submit content for their public blog. Another example is when you have something that's new or innovative, even if it has nothing to do with your specific services. For instance, it's more about how you operate your business. Then if you can get them to interview you or get them to publish an article about you, that's also a great way to build links back to your website. Also, look at the companies that you refer business to. For example, maybe damage restoration companies or plumbing companies or electrical companies. If you refer business to them, then you can potentially have a resource section on your website where you link to them and they link back to you as well. Here, you're essentially saying, hey, here are the quality contractors that we recommend, and basically you're helping each other as well as helping customers in your community find a great service provider. And in the end, you end up helping each other build more authority online. Obviously, being active on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and then posting content about your specific services and linking back to those specific pages on your website. These can be great backlink sources for you as well. Same with Pinterest and Instagram, which are both great for showcasing your craftsmanship and completed projects. Those are great tools for selling clients on your services and your expertise. There are a lot of opportunities out there and some low-hanging fruit type of opportunities that are easy to capitalize on. So definitely think about those easy opportunities that you can get links from pointing back to your website. These will all serve to really create authority and credibility for your brand and for your website. One of my favorite strategies is what we call competitive link acquisition, which is looking at the competitors that you are ranking on page 1 or in the #1 spot for the keywords that you are not ranking for. They're ranking there for a reason. They're there because they have a great website with good on-page optimization, and most likely they have some quality links potentially that you don't have. Again, using SEO tools like Ahrefs and Majestic SEO, you can plug in your competitor's website, and then these tools will tell you all of their backlinks, and that allows you to see what links they have that you don't. The downside is that this is a time-consuming process, and there's really no big red easy button to make it a shortcut. But if you invest the time, you can get high quality, highly relevant links one at a time, the same ones that your top competitors have that you don't. Essentially, we teach the method of doing everything that your competitors are doing and then taking it a step or two further. And it's that extra work that will then set you apart from your competitors and eventually have you ranking ahead of them. This is how over time our clients get to the top of the search results. Page 1 results are what generate the lion's share of the phone calls from online advertising and exposure. And over time, this is how you are able to generate hundreds of calls every single month for your business. So to summarize the new SEO formula in 2019 that is guaranteed to bring you more success online. Set up a website with great pages for each of your services, create great content with geo-modified keywords, get those keywords in your title tags, in the H tags, make sure you have unique content for every page, make sure you're leveraging multimedia and conversion rate optimization strategies in order to reduce the bounce rate and keep people on your website, drive online reviews consistently every month, and there are great tools that can automate that review, request, and acquisition process for you, build citations with consistent NAP, update content on a consistent basis, build a lot of high quality links, and this is where you look at the big picture. Look at the things that might be holding you back and really help you fill in the gaps in your digital marketing strategy, like getting your website right, getting the content dialed in, cleaning up your backlink profile, and ultimately helping you build a really strong foundation that can serve you well into the future. And then, of course, leverage the use of paid search in order to have a diversified marketing strategy. In a couple months, we're going to be doing our next training webinar, just like this one, on how to leverage paid search to maximize your lead flow. Paid search being pay-per-click marketing using Google AdWords. When you're doing both paid search and SEO, you get access to even better keyword data, and that can help you find pockets of highly relevant, high commercial intent keywords that you could be tapping into for even greater results.